Hi, my name's Katie Ellis, and for my final project, I'm going to be talking about the mass rape in the Congo of Africa and the Rwanda genocide. So, what I need to start with to give you the background so you understand is what the Rwanda genocide was. So, the Rwanda genocide, also known as the genocide against the Tutsi people, was the mass slaughter of the Tutsi, Twa, and moderate Hutu people in the Congo of Africa. It took place between April 7th and July 15th, 1994, and it killed between 500,000 to 1 million people. Basically, the Rwanda government was coming in and killing their own people because they didn't agree with their beliefs. And the reason that it was such a big deal and that so many people died was because the Rwanda government was the ones doing the killing against their own people. So the people really had no way to defend themselves because their defense team was killing them, basically. So during the genocide, mass rape was used as a fear tactic to gain power over the societies. And the reason that I'm talking about this right now is because even though the genocide ended a long, long time ago, mass rape in the Congo is still happening today. And to clarify what mass rape is, it's just multiple groups of men raping one woman. It could be 5, it could be 20, and it's really, really sad to think about this happening, especially because most of the time the Rwanda soldiers or whoever is doing the raping will kill the family of the woman first before they rape her, and then she has to just live with the fact that she just got raped and that her whole family is dead. Especially after the rape happens, women get shunned from society, which is really sad. They get kicked out and they have to live in separate societies by themselves with the other rape victims. And that's only if they don't get killed, because a lot of the times after they get raped, the soldiers will just kill them as well to join the rest of their families. And even if they don't get killed, most of the time their ovaries and vaginas are completely destroyed. They're never going to be able to have a kid. They're never going to be able to be sexually active again because of how messed up their insides were. So once they get shunned, the communities of rape victims live together. And if the women do get pregnant with a kid from rape, the kids also get shunned from society, which is really sad to think about because they have no idea what happened, but yet they're going to grow up in such a different life than a lot of other people just because of what happened to their mother. And it's not okay, and people need to do something about it. Even if the kids, even if they don't have kids or they don't die right after they get raped, a lot of sexually transmitted diseases kill most of the victims because so many of the soldiers have raped so many different women that almost all of them have a sexually transmitted disease at this point. And in such a poor area like the Congo of Africa, trying to find cures for anything, like even the simplest STDs that can be cured here in America, have no way of being treated in Africa. And especially with something like AIDS, there's no help, and these women just end up dying like very young because of what happened to them. And the reason that I chose to talk about this today was because when I heard about this, I had no idea that it was even happening. It's a huge problem, and it's crazy to think that this is happening to so many women and so many people are dying and getting abused, and yet no one knows that it's happening, and I don't think really anyone is doing anything to help. And that's really upsetting to me because rape is such a big deal, and especially in America, there are very, very harsh punishments if you do get proven that you did rape a woman. To think that people are just getting away with it like this in Africa, and that even us as a country of America aren't doing anything to help really, really upsets me. And the point of me choosing the Rwanda genocide today and the mass rape in the Congo of Africa to talk about was because I want people to be aware that it is a problem, and I want people to start trying to do something to help. And that seems like a lot to take on because where do you even start? but every single person can make a small impact, and the more people that are aware of the problem, the more people that will be upset by it and the more people that will do something to help. So my goal for today and this podcast is to just bring awareness and maybe inspire someone to do something to help. Thanks.